Empezó. Empezó. Hasta acá, trama era. Empezar. Empezamos, chiquis.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. Ready to go.
Se ve muy bien, Muy bien se ve.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
No me acordaba que era tan de día.
External temperature
Yeah,
minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the air bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Cierto que con clic derecho le podía
Jack,
dar
I've got some
salto.
important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov, isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. And so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
Nah, ni denso,
You
¿no?
mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
Parece.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back. No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Bueno, y ahora sí vamos a empezar. Ahí va.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the West.
Qué bueno está esto.
If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons,
As well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Carré con sapita. Ahí va. Qué bien se ve. Es una locura. Aló.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory. From here on out, we'll be using your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. You're not to mention your...
Snake?
Oh, you don't like snake?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one.
In survival trip?
I'm glad to hear.
I don't know if I'd ever order one at a restaurant.
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, mate?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me May. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea.
No. There's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the...
Gotcha. Getting back...
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them. You'll also find some medical supplies.
Yeah, about the backpack.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here.
To climb a tree, stand in front. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet air. My frequency is 140.8. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake.
Oh, que la mochilita. La cámara. Neta. Qué soldadito raro. Llamaba. Se la agarré.
I see you've retrieved your... To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your... In the survival viewer, choose weapon from... Your available weapons will be displayed in a list. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, if your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wound. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local floor. You can use either your tranquilizer...
My only weapon is a mark.
That's right. It's been fitted with its... However, the suppressor will deteriorate. Once its durability reaches zero, the noise... The suppressor's durability is shown. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now?
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Who's...
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any trace. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international... There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an... You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. You're a ghost, Snake. In every... There'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the...
Then I'll just have to take care of myself.
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake... SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
Detallito.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission...
A real one.
Relax. There's a support team ready to...
Who?
I'll introduce this time. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your... as well as recording your mission. She's a member of Fox as well, and...
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you man. My frequency is 1...
She's also in charge of recording your mission. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency.
So saving lets me record.
That's right. It also records the...
Good to know.
There's one more person I want...
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, a legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission
boss?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Oh.
Talk to me. Let me...
It's been 5 years. 70.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can.
Really? Well, I don't know.
What's that supposed...
Why'd you disappear on me all...
I was on a top secret... You didn't need me.
But there were still so many things I...
No. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on...
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think?
How to think like a soldier? A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And in fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just listen to me, Jack. Just having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow.
Is that why you...
No, it had nothing to do with you. A soldier has to follow whatever, but you're looking for a reason to. You're a natural-born fighter. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong, he has no enemies. You follow the orders you're given.
I do whatever I have to get the job done.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, in the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know?
Being patriot.
It means devoting yourself to.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the mission.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time. So there's no such thing. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms.
Okay.
As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing we can believe is the mission.
All right.
What is it?
Call me
Snake. Oh, right. You're...
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit. A group of heroes that brought the war to an end, and as long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine.
Yeah. I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice.
Same here. After all, who knows, Snake? You were always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But
CQC. I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years.
not to worry. After all, this is your first actual survival mission.
Where are you, boss?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine.
My frequency is 141.80.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve... Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your... Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you.
Perfecto.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission. Now.
A comenzar a bajar pajarito. Para cambiar el camuflaje. Ok. Cortizar. Granada. Este camuflaje. ¿Por qué el camuflaje? Ah. Traje de combate. Espera. Sí. Ya se eliminó. Ahí va. Traje de cocodrilo. Muy bien. Ahí va. Ok, no. Yo creo que el dorado. El dorado es el más camuflado. A ver. Vamos a poner la cara. Ya tenía máscara. No, va, la tenía al principio. Mochila. Mochila, arma de gente, ansia, te quito, man. Sí. Perfecto. Esto ya está. Ah, cuerda. A ver cómo se guarda. Manteniendo la potencia para ver un aterrador para hablar con otra gente. Se consigue muchas cosas más. Entonces el reporte es la persona con la que quiere hablar.
Stayed in the game, Snake?
Vamos a guardar. Es una pantalla para que recién arranca. Algo de esto.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla King of Monsters?
No.
It's a movie.
Nope.
Ah,
You'll just...
Really?
me falta
Why?
todo.
2000...
You think
Of course.
you sure know a lot of?
I don't...
Not real.
Look,
Ah,
women,
acá
it's...
cuando.
No kidding.
That's the spirit.
Perfecto. Esto es todo. Ok. Ajustamos para. Estoy probando a ver. Ah, ahí está ahí con uno. Ah, cómo me estoy cambiando las ropas. Ok, muy bueno. Con uno te cambia eso. Ok. Sí, gracias. No me acordaba, no estaba seguro. Pero sí. Ah, bien. Ah, muy bien. Ajá. No me acordaba de los cocodrilos tan tempranitos. Voy a intentar trepar un cacadrilo. No me acuerdo cómo. No la veo igual la del cocodrilo. Ah, sí. No. No. ¿Por qué no la veía? No me acordaba que era así. Me va a matar el cocodrilo. No, chao. Dos, contesta. A ver.
Snake.
Major.
Snake.
Yeah.
You're far from
Te
okay.
dice, mírate,
No.
negar casi
Sí.
por
Snake, this is a solo sneak.
Yeah.
No, you
Huh?
don't. It means there's no
Sí,
backup. No. Pull out for...
Find a hike, but the speed of your life
no, que
gauge
se llama
recovery
de
depends on the
depende del
level
nivel
of
de
your... So
técnica
get
carne.
plenty
Así
to
que come
eat.
bien y descansa bien.
Do you...
Sí, me estoy muriendo, pero ahora. Deja que me mate. Y comenzamos a no. Dale, cocodrilo. Ahora no me mata. Ahí está. Ahora sí. Estaba todo cortado, todo gigante. Ajá.
Snake.
Tranqui. Estamos reviviendo. Ahora sí. Ven para acá. Ahí está. Y con patadita podía usar. Okay. Y acá. Esto no se metía a atrapar animales. Che. ¿Qué te quito? Ajá. Estoy medio al horno, ¿no? Nah, me ahogué, ¿en serio? Nada. Dale, amigo. No puedo pasar un pantano ahora. ¿Cómo me voy a ahogar ahí? Dios mío. Un poquito de pantana, da algo. Media pila, Snake. Dale que me quiero llevar el hongo este hace como 40 temporadas. Bueno. Entonces. Ah, ya me estoy hundiendo. Ah, un copado esto. Me había olvidado que te hundías. Ahí va. Déjame el lugarcito, cocodrilo. Déjame el lugarcito. Lugarcito, no te cuesta nada. Pa. Ok, te quito. No te había visto. ¿Ah? Ahí va. Te quito. Quieto ahí. Eso. Chao, no vimos. No vimos, muchacho. Allá hay algo. Ajá, allá está la cabeza de cocodrilo, ¿o no? Ay, dale, subí. No, dale. A ver cómo era esto. Tucu. Esto. Un silenciador. No te quites. Bueno, esto seguimos así. Ahí va. Todo chocolateado, muy bien. Bien marrón. Mantener E para ver ventana, Q para ver equipo. E para ver ventana, está bien. Ah, con el cuchillo le tenía que dar. Bueno, pero se me ponía la cabecita del cocodrilo y la iba como piña, Ahí va. Joder, la ranita esa me había rápida. Anda a ver la serpiente, me imagino, ¿no? La serpiente antes se veían un poquito más, ahora, ¿sabe qué? Con magia la va a ver. Bobito. Todo embarrado. 5 kilos, ahí va.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
A ver, ¿cómo es? Oh,
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a... We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle.
The Major is right. The point of this mission, the success of the mission depends on change your camouflage. The uniform option lets you pick your uniform. Choosing camouflage that blends. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will, if you just stand up and run around like an idiot, but if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being. You
tranqui,
can
no me
see how
enseñaste a correr.
effective your camouflage is by looking. The camo index shows how the higher the value, the key is to make.
Quería ver si me tiraban algo de cómo correr, pero no. Opa. Ya arrancábamos así. Mirá, no me acordaba de esto. No, mantén apretado. Me había olvidado de los arrastrados. Ah, pero estos se despiertan al toque, estos muchachos. No es como el 5. En el 5 no se levantaban más. Chao. Con eso me quedo un poquito más tranquilo. A ver, lo levantamos de nuevo a ver si tiene algo más. Nada más. Perfecto. Y acá, ¿dónde está la otra caja? Me robaron. Bueno, me la perdí. Ahora hay que buscar la otra. ¿Quién era ese? Ninguno, papu. Ninguno, no sé de qué habla. Ah, vas a venir, ¿en serio? Ah, en serio, te voy a romper la cabeza. No me acuerdo. Ah, ¿qué me da? Ah, munición del MK. Ah, está acá, está acá. Oh, los perros, me acordé ahora. Epa, 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 epa. No. Me acordaba que había otro. Vení, vení, vení. Sí, sí. Tropezate, papu. ¿Cuántas había acá? Dentro. Ahí está el otro ranito. Ah, acá está. A ver, ¿lo puedo llevar ahí al barra? Ah, lleno, sé que está lleno. Acá no era tipo barra. Respondía nada. No. Pero bueno, te dejo. Ah, no lo voy a dejar. Ahí está la serpiente. Al fin veo una. Suéltalo. Quieto. No, está acá. Listo. Esa. Ahí está. Nah, en serio. Bueno, dale. Eso. Ah, por Dios, la que cuesta que entre. Deja flaquita, no entres. Ahí va. Térmica. Gafas térmicas. Eso es una alteración. No sé cómo corro. Está bien. Eso sí me acordaba. Suelta la muchacha. Oh. No, 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 no. ¿Eh? Esta. Esta no puede ser. Sí, no se puede. No, verdad eso. En aquel momento lo empiezo a matar a todos. Yo no los quería matar. En aquel momento mata a todos. Ahí chao. ¿Y acá qué ve? Ah, bien. Ahora hay patito también. Hay de todo. Chao. Nos vemos, gente. Me olvidé de ver ahí atrás, pero ya está. Fue. Fue. Sí. Se te va a caer una avispera en la frente. Se caga de risa encima. Re maldita. Ajá. No, que va a preparar arma, dispara. No, pues no me viste. Una forma de distraerte. Muchacho. No, no había. Ahí vas. Chupa. Nah. Ah, sí. Salían todos corriendo. ¿Y esto se podía bajar o no? Sí. Muy mal. Ah, no empiezan a picar ustedes, abeja. Uno. Mueve con comida, sí, no nos morimos de hambre, pa. Ah, ya debería de comer igual. Escape, colgarse. Levántate, colgarse. Ah, no sé. Ah, podría haber visto los consejos. Ah. Che, qué poca vida tenés en extremo. Ah, más food. No. Ah, se acaba. Ahora vamos a ver los consejos así corro. No puedo seguir caminando. Consejos. Cambiar de posición, acción de movimiento, arrastrarse, echarse, control de cámara, cambiar de vista, acciones, vista, o rodar, espacio. Mientras corre, sí. Subir, trepar, colgarse, pegarse, bichar. ¿Qué es bichar? Ah, ataque, cómo usar puntería de disparo, sorprender, desarmar. Pero no salta la arma si le dispara a la mano derecha. También podrá destruir la mano. Ah, igual le pegamos un recorchazo. Movimiento, echarse, cambiar de posición. Ah, ahí está. Clic izquierdo para andar. Clic izquierdo, control izquierdo. Ah, para caminar. Y shift para cosas. O sea, esta es mi corrida, se supone. Está bien. Así de rápido vamos. No te dejan cambiar.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
En cualquier momento nos empieza a matar.
Your
Para no
objective,
regar.
Sokolov, is in.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is he must not be exposed to any kind of danger.
Right.
Oh,
You mean there?
no, it's just that when you get to Sokolov.
And that it?
Sorry for.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood.
Listo. Nah, en serio me viste. Qué hija de tu madre. No ve que no me viste. Sea mentiroso. Ah, está plagado. Plagadilla, man. No, no viste nada, no viste nada. Te acerco que te vuelve la cabeza, ¿sí? No. Así vamos. Yo voy a comer algo. ¿Te voy a contar? Sí. Visualización de referencia, perfecta. Una seta marrón todavía no la he probado, se condensa el sábado. Oh, no me acuerdo de esas cosas. Todavía no la he probado. Ah, claro, tengo que ir probando cada una de estas cosas para ver si está bien. Y bueno, ya fue, ya que... Como...
Ah, disgusting.
Perfecto. Está bueno, ya sabes. Seta de tinta. Ok. Ok. ¿No hay cosa mejor? Ok. Ah, y acá en cara. Ah, cara de... Ah, será la mejor combinación, supongo. Bueno, bueno. ¿Es lo que tenía? Sí. Ahí. Bueno, no tengo nada mejor. No viste nada, no viste nada. No, no.
What's wrong?
No, se cortó solo. Qué raro. No. Sí, estaba muy cerca igual la cámara, ¿no? No acordaba que estaba tan cerca. Opciones. Juego, estilo nuevo. Ah. ¿Se lo cambia el estilo viejo? ¿Cómo sea? No. Estilo nuevo.
I think I saw something. Huh? Who was that?
No, en serio, viene. Te baila la diente.
Nobody here.
No te acerques, te baila la diente. Hacete el de la... Esa sí me gusta. Así me costa. Igual. Nada. Muy bien. Igual ahí tengo para agarrar una escopetoide. Pues no me la tomo que la agarre o no. No, se cortó ahí, cambié la vista. Chin, chin. En cualquier momento le vuelve la cabeza acá. Igual es más importante matar el de allá arriba. Oh, amigo, tan ralearte este muchacho. No viste nada, papá. Ah, mira la víbora. Este le está para pegarle un tirito. Pero bueno. No te la puedo creer. No te la puedo creer, no te la puedo creer. No, 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 no. No me viste, no me viste. No, chao, se repudrió todo. Se repudrió todo, se repudrió todo. No, no, flaco. ¿No, no tenés un AK? No, se repudrió mal. Chao, Tima muerto. Gambeteando ahí, cuervo. Lo voy a faquear a todo esto. Ah, son como 30 millones. Ahí está, se mueren todos apuñalados. No, no, levántate. No, 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 el CQC, va, el CQC. No, que explota todo. Me está explotando todo. No tengo las granadas, no. Granada, chao, ¿sabes cómo mueren todos? Nos vemos. Chao, popo. ¡Ey! ¡Desaparecieron! No, ¿y eso? Amigo, pero es un juego de Shempa. Mirá, ahí hay otra. Desaparecía. Un montón. ¡Pará! ¿Dónde salieron tanto? No, no paran de salir, ¿de dónde? Ah, yo no recuerdo esta parte, Esta parte yo me la perdí. No. A medio metro. ¿Qué pasa ahí? Ah, fue re gracioso. Extremo. Por eso no pararon de venir, ¿no? Pero él lo hizo bien, tranqui. Vaya. Ganas de volar la cabeza. Igual. Sí, pero pará. Pero en realidad yo quiero que cuando este se vaya hago. ¡Pim! ¡Pim! Le vuelvo los dientes. El problema es que todavía no me sé cómo acercarme así sigilosamente, ¿entendés? Yo ahora cuando se da vuelta a este, ahí es cuando voy a ir. Porque ahora lo está viendo, ¿entendés? Y ahí es cuando yo ahí hago. ¡Tum! Ay, le pegó en el hombro, en serio. ¿Qué está ahí? ¿Qué pasó? Ah, ¿lo vio en serio? Llévatelo. Llévatelo. Dale, 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 dale. Se gira. Se gira y me caga. Chao. Se gira y me caga. Ahí está. Se tropezó. Se cayó. Nos llevamos al fiambre. Porque le pegó en el brazo y no le pegó en la cabeza. Sí. Igual el problema es que ahora me lo van a ver.
What's wrong?
What's wrong? ¿Con quién? Ah, esto. No me la voy a jugar de nuevo. Vos te vas, faquia de ella. Todo el que tenga cosas. Todo el que tenga. Macho. Ahí olvidé de los mataba. Y vos también. Vos te vení conmigo. Ves el de ayer al fondo, pensé lo iba. Vos te vení conmigo. ¿Con qué? Un full down, no, ese en el 5. Sí. Me acuerdo que si el chabón estaba vivo, te daba más cosas. Si estaba muerto, no. Segunda locura. Sí. Se ve bien, se ve bien. ¿Te acordás de eso? No, se veía bien. Eso era una de las cosas que tenía. Ah, ese me vio. El hijo de su madre, ese que está ahí. No me acuerdo. No me acuerdo. Para mí sí, pero qué sé yo. Sí. Puede ser. Sincero no me acuerdo. Yo sé que tenía algo. Ahora, ¿qué tenía? Me va a ver. Ay, menos. A ver, lo dejo acá para. Una. Y dos. No tengo casi silenciador, igual. Ya la. Está muerta, gata. Acá me acuerdo que había eso. Esta. A las ratabaits. No les puedo. Ahí está. Yo me perdí. Ahí está. Comidita, comidita. Comidita para los pibes. Tenemos hambre. A ver qué hay por acá. ¿Cuál es Sneaky Rat? Ay. Cambia mi arma. Saca. Quieto, 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 quieto. Vos justo no. Vos justo no tenés que delatar a nadie. No. Robarle las cosas primero. Primero las cosas. Primero las cosas. Igual con la vida que tengo, no sé cómo voy a hacer contra los jefes. Esa es la parte. Sí. Por eso me voy a tener que curar 300 millones de veces. La comida. No, el camuflaje del 60. Dejé todo pintado de rojo, ¿en serio? La pared, a ver. Ah, bueno. No. Para que voy a allantar algo. Cerrar. Una setita.
Ah, disgusting.
Ajá. A comer una víbora.
Ah, tasty.
Buena víbora. Vamos a llevarnos unos pajaritos para comer. Me acuerdo que podías tener 3 animales vivos. Yo creo que ya tengo 2. Ah, no. Sí, tenía uno. Para... Ah, me parecía haber visto en otro lado. Para... ¿Cómo es? Para comerlos. No, no podías hacer cocina. Un jam. No, casi me cayó. Ve corta. Yo tengo que tirarme ahí. Bueno, para. Vamos a mimir a este. Vamos a mimir al chamucha. Che, ¿dónde está? Chao. Chao. Se me cayó. Pa. Se va. Me acuerdo que vos le podías disparar desde ahí abajo. Hay una forma. Pero no me acuerdo. Ya me olvidé. Pero acá no los puedo guardar, ¿o no? No. En este juego no hay. Ah, mira, ya tengo algo para agarrar. Me encantaba cómo se arrastraban igual los cuerpos. Eso sí estaba buenísimo. El chabón tenía menos dignidad para arrastrar el enemigo. ¡No! Llegué a la misión y no quería llegar a la misión. Bueno. Sácalo.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of GRU. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power, by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come, I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Ring, ring.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
I had to kill them. There was no other way. But no one will know we were involved.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal.
Los movimientos. Nunca me deja de tío. A ver cómo se ve. Hazlo.
So this is the legendary boss.
Huh?
Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz.
Huh.
What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
Heh. That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
An ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Se re desconocía el ejército, ¿no? Está buenísimo.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the Gru.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Operatives?
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Major, do you... Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and...
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU?
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Hay que traerle todo, muchacho. Podría matar a Ocelot y terminar el juego, ¿no? Vamos a sacar las cosas nomás. A ver si lleva algo importante. Igual tengo que agarrar lo que estaba ahí arriba. Casa rata. Está acá, está acá. Está acá. Pero bien. Acá no quedó nada, no. Acá no podía entrar así. Así. Acá había algo bajo la cama. Estaba la trampilla. Y acá nada más. No. Acá nada. Acá nada. No. Chao. La sequía. Programa. Okay. A ver si llegamos más rápido.
You okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get
Bravísima.
you out of here, I promise. And we got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Ahí va.
Look.
That's what they were making you build.
Yes. The Shagohod. The dreaded behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBM.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war?
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please,
America.
Take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Got it. Creo que no están.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Hornets.
Como me gustaba este juego por la unidad Cobra.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Qué locura, boludo.
Kuwabara.
Una locura. Iba electrificando todo porque lo pintaba. Mirá lo cicatrizado que le hicieron acá, es una locura. Sí, sí, pero tampoco tanto.
What a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Qué locura, chaval.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Desarmado con la pistola. Ah, qué dolor, por Dios. Nunca me va a dejar de doler esa escena.
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
¿Cómo que? No, me voy a...
The new blood has been rejected.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Aló, presidente. Estaba tomando el solcito. Me faltaba un mate.
Snake, can you...
Yeah.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you... You've got to get those... All right, let's get you...
Okay, Snake. Just stay with me.
Major.
We'll talk about that later. First we...
Okay. First, open the survival viewer. If you select healing is divided, medicine, and surgical. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arm. They need to be fixed using... Move the healing cursor with a movement stick to the effect. Once you've selected the effect, use the movement stick to select the method. With this method, you can use items to help you recover. Treat a bone fracture. First, secure the affected area with a fastener, and then wrap it in bandages. Lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, diptych to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound... Understood? Stay with me. Go into the...
Ya va, loco, ya va. Cura. Entonces una cura... Para acá. Entonces, ¿quieres curar? Sí. Bien. Quiero curar acá. Herida abierta. Vaya. Desinfectar. No se ha colocado nada venda, pero necesito... A ver, ¿qué otra cosa más? ¿Eso para cuidar quemaduras? No. Mira, todo esto yo lo hacía en inglés antes. Era un día. Herida abierta. Toki sangrando. ¿No se ha colocado una venda? Bueno, no se coloca una venda. Esto para ir. Se empieza para correr huesos, se da para correr. Hemorragia. Ah, ok. Eso, mira. Otro de nuevo. Todavía no se ha desinfectado. Taca. Venda. Y cura. De nuevo. Taca. Taca. Todo cortado. Son afectados en estabilizar. No se ha colocado una venda. Necesitaré una tablilla. Y una vendita. Herida abierta. Venda. Sutura. Este y este. Sin una tablilla. Tablilla. Venda. Ahí está. Me acabo de rearmar básicamente. Se veía rubio. Los rubios. Me acomodé, me la acomodó. Oh, qué enfermedad. Ahí va, reutilizando los recursos.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you
Te
are.
voy a
We'll drop a
guardar, me había
recovery
olvidado.
balloon. Can you set it up?
Si no guardo, está complicado. Ah, están llevando.
Shagohod.
Casi los alcanza. Le quitaba toda la emoción.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
No.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Guarde, guarde nomás. Ahí. Timón. Timazo. El último lo hicieron una nueva versión, pero está bueno.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you, too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB-754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then? The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the Boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in a violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Aterrizando casi como la primera vez, con un poquito menos de estilo.
This is Snake.
Loud and clear. Glad to see you.
I got blown pretty far.
Snake, let's rescue Sokol, find out what's happened to the shag, and finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater. Don't forget about Colonel...
I'm not a
I know, but that was the...
Demand? You mean it wasn't? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear...
And what did the CIA...
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov.
Roger that.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom...
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename...
The wrong one.
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out...
Oh, must have...
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before the prisoners succeed in escaping by using the names of those 3 tunnels.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good...
Yes, that's exactly right, at least.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped, Tom, was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was I watched the movie again. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to you.
You know...
All right, then. Major Zero it is.
From Square... Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us.
Is this her last...
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. Her frequency is the same. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. And there's one more person on your He's an expert on the latest. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate. If you have any questions...
Mr.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned...
The same factory Sokolov was being held in.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rest.
How will I know this?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the password is, who are the patriots? And Lali Lulelo.
Lali Lulelo.
¿Quiénes son los patriotas?
Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on...
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent. But remember, this is still a Snake. If you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear...
Understood. Commence...
Bueno, vamos a llamar a... Paramedic. A guardar. Guardamos.
Paramedic.
Snake,
Same here.
4 days out.
Huh?
I visited you in the hospital. Yeah, but you were all wrapped up in bandages and tubes.
Better luck next time.
Let's hope so. But seriously, don't forget that you were like that until just yesterday. In fact, you really shouldn't even be on this. Keep an eye on your stamina gauge. If you start to run low, don't push yourself. Eat and try. If you're wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go in.
Yeah.
You're welcome. And I can see you.
Maybe so. By the way...
Yes, there was time.
Of course.
Good. I believe in you.
Didn't they use that to force you...
No, I volunteered.
Why?
So that I... Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen. but you push yourself too hard, someone has to stop you from getting into trouble. To make So that's why I volunteered. I mean,
Thanks.
stop. You can thank me when.
All right.
Guardo.
Okay, good luck.
Thanks.
Acá lo voy a ir terminando. Así. Descanso un poco. Y después. El bosque de nuevo me va a dar más camuflaje. Ahí va. Muy bien. Más 5. No puedo llevar esta pintura fotográfica. Dale. Ah, entonces no tenía desbloqueado todo. Me faltaban todos. Okay. Bueno. Me voy a ir despidiendo. Y esto va a ir terminando por acá. Un saludo y adiós a todos. Bye bye.